Let's talking about making good money from property, but keeping your head straight, shall we? I'm pretty experienced. Take the benefit. Currently selling a plot of land, which always makes me laugh. Get off my land. Currently selling a plot of land that I've got planning permission on. Brilliant. Oh, by the way, I've just been lifting, so that's what you... And I've had 2 offers at full asking. How good is that? And then I've had 1 offer that's gone over full asking, 78. So there may or may not be a bit of a little tiny price war bidding. Now, bear in mind that I own this land free, if you like. I bought it with a house. I own the house without a mortgage, so there's no mortgage company involved. It cost me $1,500 to get the planning. That's a pretty damn decent profit, isn't it? That I'll get sort of 75, 78, when I spent 1,500 because I'm still keeping the house. I've still got tenants in the house, and I got planning permission on this plot of land to build a 3-bed house. Because my strategy right now is pay down all mortgages, it means that I'm selling this plot of land and it's just paying down another mortgage. But sounds great, doesn't it? Spend $1,500. Yeah, okay, I had the land already. Get 75, 78 grand. Slow down, Buster. They offered 75 and I was like, brilliant. Let's get your buyers qualified. I'm offering it on a dual agency basis. I like it when 2 agents need to kind of work reasonably hard because, you know, just keeps them moving forward, doesn't it? And at the moment the market is reasonably flat, so a bit of activity, a bit of energy, a bit of competition is not a bad thing. So first buyer, brilliant, 75,000, well done. That was my full asking, quite happy with that. I'll only accept their offer when they have done their client care pack. That means they've signed up with a lawyer, and therefore the lawyer has checked them for kind of ID purposes, and they've actually done some paperwork. It's all about Beyonce. If you liked it, you should put a ring on it, get some commitment in there. And they've given proof of funds. First buyer gave proof of funds, cash buyer. How good is that? But silly sausage hadn't signed up with the client care pack. They told the estate agent who the lawyer was going to be, but they hadn't signed up with the client care pack. So then they went on holiday for a week with no internet connection, and their lawyer couldn't act for them because they're not officially signed up. Other buyer, 75, they're doing the same thing. Third buyer comes in while the first buyer, the 75 grand buyer, is on holiday and offers 78. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Bear in mind, I only spent $1,500 in this. And I said, absolutely, show us proof of funds and make sure that you're signed up with your lawyer. So they said, yeah, this is going to be my lawyer. Question is, have you done your client care pack? Basically, has your lawyer verified who you are? It just means, it means that the buyer has actually done some work to register with a lawyer, rather than just go, oh, see that bloke over there? Or that lady, that's my lawyer. And also, so they still haven't done that, even though they're in a bit of a price race at the moment. And where's the money coming from? Well, their parents are giving the money. Okay, where are the parents getting the money from? Well, they're remortgaging. Okay, but we've agreed that it could be paid for in 3 weeks' time. When did they do their mortgage? They started 2 weeks ago. Now, in this day and age, to get a mortgage through in 5 weeks, it's not impossible, but... Go Bristol. It's certainly nigh on a challenge, and I wouldn't, I don't mean I don't believe them, I think they're naively hoping. So you notice that I've got a bit of a price war going on. It'd be lovely to say to one or the other of these people, yeah, you're the buyer, let's get the contracts going, but I'm holding off until they're fully qualified. Why? Because I'm either going to have the niggles before I agree who I'm going to sell to, or I'm going to have the niggles after I agree who I'm going to sell to. And I'm in a position of, I suppose, strength or power, because I don't need to sell this land. I could easily build a house on it myself. It just so happens it fits my strategy. At the moment, I'm very much about paying down properties, and so that's my strategy, and I don't necessarily need another house at the moment. But I don't need to sell it, do you know what I mean? So I'm in a position of strength, and therefore I'm holding back the whole time until they've gotten themselves properly sorted. Because what you tend to find with buyers is they get all excited about, yeah, I'm doing the deal, and then they forget about the paperwork. And then because the muffins have forgotten about the paperwork, it takes ages to get the deal through. I want them to do the work early, so that then it takes like 3 weeks to get the property sold to them and the cash in the bank. In the meantime, you notice that people are coming in and offering more and more, and they're all getting a little excited. So, how do you make money in property? By keeping your head. yeah, it's lovely to make 75, 80 grand minus costs. I spent £1.5 grand. I'll be paying a lawyer, I'll be paying an estate agent a little bit of money to sell it. I'm keeping my head. I'm making sure that my buyers have done their full client care pack with the lawyers. They've absolutely shown proof of funds. So for example, these parents who are giving the money to the son, I need to see the mortgage offer and any special conditions before I'd accept those guys, because otherwise they're going to take 3 months. And who wants to do that? Keep your head, don't lose it, don't get super excited about money until it's in the bank.